Hey everybody, this is Jenny from Warehouse Creations, and today I thought I'd just show you what I did with this little egg tray. As with anything you pull out of the bisque, the first thing you want to do is make sure that you wipe it down to get rid of all the dust and whatever you got on there. And then something that showed up, I didn't realize it at the time, but if you'll notice for later, that's going to be important. So anyway, here I am just kind of wiping everything down, getting ready to glaze with a Celadon from Amaco called Deep Sea. I really like this. It's a deep color. It's very rich, and yet it is still a true Celadon in that you can see through to your clay body underneath it. Always make sure that you shake it up really well. I couldn't get the top off of this one, so I kind of edited through that. It's really important that you wipe off your sides after you've glazed something so you can get the top off of it next time you use it. I am using, I believe that's a Mako fan brush. I think it's probably an 8. I love Mako fan brushes. They are the bomb diggity. I love using them because they keep so much glaze in the brush. 3 coats, you need to wait until each coat dries. What I tried to do here in this video, instead of having you sit and watch me glaze the whole thing, I did speed this up a little bit coming up. Because there's nothing really more boring than watching somebody just kind of throw glaze on a pot. Now on the back of this, you just want to make sure that you don't put glaze anywhere that it's going to touch the kiln shelf. As I started this, I'm just kind of slopping it on there a little bit because that, I don't get really picky about things, but in this video I did want to show you a trick that I've used before. This is just white slip that I brushed on the table, and then I just put the egg tray down so that I can see exactly where it touches, so that I make sure that I do not put glaze on there. And there you can see where the slip has stuck to the egg tray where it touches. It should touch at all those places, but it doesn't. Anyway, we will just overlook that. And now I'm just circling around so that I know that's where I don't want to have glaze. Now as this video goes on a little bit, I do not expect anybody to be just absolutely crazy anal about how you glaze a pot. But in case you are, you can always take a very small circle and make an exact circle so that you have, the exact circle to glaze around, and it's a little tedious to do that. I showed you in this video how to do that, but I don't ever do this because I don't have that much patience, but I thought I'd show you the right way to do things. Actually, I mean, in pottery, there's not really a right way. This is just how I wanted to say that you could do it. If you really, really want those perfect circles on the bottom, you can do it this way. Okay, now you know my secret. I can't stand waiting for glaze to dry, and I know this is probably not the best thing in the world to do, but this is what I do. That is my Wagner heat gun, and I love it because it makes things dry quicker. I wouldn't recommend it on all things, but it worked okay on this. So yeah, there you go, it's drying. And now my second coat is Tourmaline. It's not really, I don't do a whole coat over everything. You'll see what I do in just a second. I kind of just use it in the egg cups because I wasn't looking for really full coverage. I just wanted a little bit of a different color in the actual cups. So again, I'm going to take my glaze and use that brush and just put it into the little egg cup parts and on the rim. The last thing I did was use a little bit of seaweed. I just did a flick texture on this. I don't know, just all of a sudden, ta-da, there you go. I don't know what happened to the video that showed me actually doing that, but I used just the paintbrush and flicked it.
How's it look?
Other than it crawled just a little bit right here. Oh, it cracked.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but right there, it cracked right there. So, new egg dish for the wares.